Well, as you know, I'm always prattling on about not throwing things away. These, on this particular connection here, it's actually stainless steel. I've only had this for a few days. It arrived from Amazon. Two of those, two plastic ones, and a boat battery tender, none of which I ordered. It came in my wife's name. She called up Amazon and said, hey, look, we didn't order this stuff, don't charge us for it, etc., etc. And they said, oh, no, it doesn't even show on your account. Don't worry about it. Okay, fine. So what do we do with it? Throw it away, they said. The battery boat charger tender, that's probably about $130 worth. It's of no use to me, so I will advertise it on eBay and try and get a few bucks for it, maybe $50. And these connectors. Now, obviously, somebody has not got them, so they'll be calling Amazon, and Amazon will send them another lot. So, as my wife says, thank you, Jeff Bezos. The reason I use metal there is because this plastic hose is plastic. That's unusual, isn't it? Plastic hose being plastic. It's for the drain for the AC unit. As you can see, there is a connection. Oops, sorry. There's a connection there. So I've just got to put the piece of pipe between there, and that's done. Now, as I was going to say, the reason I wanted metal is that is right above the exhaust. So I don't care about it dripping on the exhaust. That's fine. In fact, it's actually going to hit the heat shield. I was going to poke this through, and I thought, shit, this plastic, the heat shield exhaust, it'll soon melt it. Then it'll block, and then I'll end up flooding the inside of my car. So that's a little story there. As you can see, the pipes are now all in. Every pipe is now connected, with the exception of the drain one, which I've yet to do, and I haven't finished the electrical connections because I'm still waiting for a relay to arrive. But it does mean I can vacuum the system down and see if it holds. And if it doesn't, then I'm going to cry. I'll probably do that later, just vacuum it down. I'll show you how I'm doing it, but it's really not rocket science. Then I think I'm going to start putting some sound deadening out in places where I'm not going to be treading. And by that I mean up here, around this area, around the transmission tunnel, but not on the floor area. I don't want to put it on the floor area because I'm still going to be treading in and out here when I do the headlining, for one thing, and the windows, and I don't want to put it in until I'm ready to put the carpet in. So that'll be a while yet before I put it on the floor part, but that doesn't mean I can't put it on the rest of the parts. Transmission tunnel. No, I probably won't put it on the rear seat, but I'd probably put it on the back to, get it done. Simple as that. I just want to get some things done. I've done inside the doors already, so I can do the seats, I can do the wheel arches. I just won't do the floor area. Simple as that. Now let's move you over to the bench and show you my finished shield. Right, this is the shield that is going to go underneath in the wheel arch and protect the AC dryer. The piece of string there is just holding this while I've glued it. As I said, I would put a grommet here. And in fact, that grommet is the one that was supplied for the AC drain pipe, but I didn't use in the end. So it was a perfect curve, nicely in place now. I'll put that in, and once it's in, I'll show you. Give me a second. Well, the drainage hose is now in position. Got cable ties around it. I don't like using them, but it seems to be what's supplied with the kit, so cable ties are what I'm using. I'm using the adhesive cable tie, I don't know what you want to call them, anchors. There you go. Nothing like our good old anchors. That's now just holding everything there. I didn't want to do this one up too tight, otherwise I'd close it off. Waiting for the glue there to set, and that'll be set by the morning. Clamped up there. And hoping that will work okay. Seems to be okay, but unfortunately this hose, when it arrived, had a couple of kinks in it, and one of the kinks is right there. I'm hoping that doesn't become a problem. If it does, I think the only solution will be either, well, there's two solutions. One, replace it with another piece. Two, just put a cable tie around it to hold it in the position. So we will see. Now, let's go underneath the wheel arch. And there the plate is in position. You will see that there is a bolt here. That is just in case I get vibration. I'll see. Why will that stop it? Well, it won't. But it does mean that I can just immediately put in a piece of metal down to the crow's foot, and I don't have to take this out and drill it and do all sorts of things to it and powder coat it, blah, 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 blah. It's already done. There we go. Right. That is pretty much it now. I can put the wheel back on and vacuum the system. Oh boy. Okay, here is the system set up, and I'm vacuuming down the AC system. I'm not pleased. I got to tell you that straight away. I'm looking here, and on the gauge it's holding at around maybe 15-ish, just a little over. If I shut this off, it drops immediately, you see. So I'm still losing a bit of vacuum. There's a leak somewhere. It seems to stop, but this is the first time, and this is a completely empty system. My plan is to... It's a little smoky. My pump is a little overfilled with oil, so it's smoking a bit. At least I hope that's what it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So I'm going to leave my garage door open while I continue this. Initially, they say bring it down for 40 minutes. I'm going to give it 45 minutes and just let it keep running. Then tomorrow I will do it again. I may try and adapt this vacuum down system so I can attach my smoke machine to it. Not sure yet if that's what I'm going to do, or whether I'm going to try charging the system and seeing what happens, and maybe put a dye in the system so then I can trace all the leaks. Now don't forget, I made every connection on this system with my crimping tool, and maybe I didn't get it right. I've done everything I possibly believe I can to help seal the system by using the PAG oil, etc. But again, remember, this system was completely devoid of any Freon anything. So getting it to vacuum down might be a little tricky. We will see. All right. That's the last image you're going to see of this. It's, yeah, as I said, about 15. It's holding at about 15. So, a bit smoky. But anyway, there you go. That's today's video. Sorry, let me get out of that smoke. I don't like breathing that stuff. What else can I tell you today? Nothing much. Just get out in that garage, go do some shit. Hopefully, we'll get onto these soon. Something which you may or may not be interested in. I've got to get the MKII new roof on, and I've got to finish my Triumph. It's been in pieces for ages, but I'm pressing on the Mark II. I really do want to progress on this. At least so I can start thinking about doing the interior. Right, that's it. Get out in that garage. Go do some shit. I've done some.